ready. Nope. That's ready. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, there we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It's my turn to take pictures today, so concentrating on my own area here. So this is my little corner of the world. One thing that we did probably a month or two ago was add a second screen to the computer. And at first it was kind of like, I'm not sure it's going to do a whole lot for me, but actually now that I've gotten used to it, I actually like it. Like in this particular case, I'm working on a drawing on the left, but I have a 3D model of the part on the right. And rather than closing windows and opening windows back up, I can just move my mouse over there and inquire what a dimension or spin the part around to look at it to get a better idea of what it is. The other thing is there is, I have my catalogs for the mold bases and stuff like that. Mold components down there on the right. On the left is hot runner stuff. So it's all right there where I can get to it, and it's easily accessible for me when I need the information. This is the left side of my desk. A little bit more cluttered. All the folders up there on the left are stuff I'm working on. I have a couple boxes there on my desk. That's one of the things I need a little bit of help with here. Those are jobs that I've done the design work. I've actually ordered components for changes or improvements on tools, but the tools aren't available yet in order to most of that stuff is RJG and things like that, and it just hasn't been done. The other part that's sitting there is a DAE deck drain, and we're making some changes to that. We have some questions for the customer, we're waiting for answers, and really haven't gotten any information back from there. So that's part of the clutter. Part of it is I don't have a place for that. Like the components that are waiting for the molds to be available. I'm not sure if it's the best place or not, but it would be nice to get rid of some of that stuff. Okay, this is a drafting board that we have at the corner of the office. Believe it or not, we still use a drafting board. We still have drawings that are drawn by hand on some of the little molds that we have to make updates on. It only happens a couple times a year. But the other thing, it's kind of nice, it actually gives us a place to spread out drawings. One problem we do have here, and something that Mike and I have to work on a little bit, is sometimes we get people asking us to plot drawings for molds that are going to be inheriting or something. So we plot them, we lay it down on the board here, and then we end up covering them up, and we never fold them up and put them in the quote folders. So that's something that Mike and I need to work on, because that ends up piling up down there. Okay, this is one of my drawers. I took pictures of all my drawers. They are cluttered and kind of full. This drawer's been this way for probably 15 or 20 years, though, and believe it or not, I do know where everything is in there. There are a few things in there that I don't use every day, but it's nice to have them conveniently there rather than have to go out and shop and find things to look for, like when I want to actually hold something in my hand when I'm doing a mold design. Like all those water fittings and stuff. Make sure we have room that don't hit tie bars and things like that. It's nice to have it right there where I can grab it. Okay. This is a drawer full of catalogs, miscellaneous information that I've gathered over the last 30 years. I do need to go through here because a lot of it is old and obsolete.
Is that the training folder from 1988?
Yes, it is. You did not recognize that. Yeah, that I think is probably obsolete. You probably get rid of it, so I need to do that. Another one of my junkier drawers. Again, it's been that way for a long time. I do know where everything is in there, but there are probably a few things in there I do need to go through and probably get rid of. Yeah, business cards. I have mixed feelings about getting rid of business cards.
Because that's the way you've always done it.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's the way I've always done it. And if I put them in like B-card in the computer, I guess maybe it's training too. I don't know if I can just sort it by tool room or by tool makers or by vendors. And I don't know how to sort all this stuff other than alphabetically. So I can get some help on that. I wouldn't have no problem with that. Again, another drawer that gets overfilled because I just keep putting stuff in it and never go through and clean it. And it's getting to a point now where I do have to go through there and clean out all the extra stuff. This is the room where we store the tracings and drawings for the molds. There's a group of folders here on top of the cabinet that need to be filed away. So there are times when we do go through there and file them away, but there are also times there are reasons why they're out. But we do have to work on keeping that a little bit cleaner. You do see a coffee cup there full of scissors and pencils and highlighters and things like that. What's nice about that, it takes up a small amount of room. However, it does take a little bit to sort through it to find what we need. But matter of a few seconds. But then again,
But you don't know what goes back in there either.
right,
You don't know what goes there.
right, exactly. Not sure if we want to do Kaizen foam on top of one of the cabinets and lay all that stuff out or not. That's something that I guess we have to talk amongst ourselves how we want to handle that. And this one, this is the mezzanine up over the our end of the offices and stuff. And basically took this picture. One of my things that bugs me is attention to detail. And if you look at the word engineer, I don't think that's right. It's not spelled right. So every time I go up there, I go through the door and I kind of chuckle about it, but that might be something I want to fix. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. All right. Okay. We had a couple suggestions here about Roma's having another place for eye bolts, and I know that's one of the things we're looking at for a second, so it's quicker because they walk all the way to the tool room, so that is something we have that suggestion that we've got on the list. Also, about suggestion for the inspector packers is having a place for pens and blades and stuff at the presses, so we're not losing and putting it down, so they know where they're at. So Maria and Jessica had that one too, so we'll talk to them about a little bit more specifics on that. Don't forget today we have green toys in today, tomorrow, and then Filtran's also in tomorrow, okay? And double check the Kaizen event dates. A lot of the dates change, so make sure you check those dates. All right, we're going to go back. There's a couple parts that we're going to go back and read a little bit, and then we'll go back. We're going to start a new book here real soon. All right, we're going to talk about, again, we're going to start with eight deadly sins of waste. Overproduction. The number one waste is overproduction. It is the mama muda, present in all other waste. Transportation. We transport the overproduced goods. Excess inventory. Then we put the overproduced goods in inventory. 4, defects. Then we have defects and we have to rework those overproduced goods. Overprocessing. Then we have to have overprocessing as we rework defects in the overproduced goods. Wasted motion. Then we have to handle those overproduced goods, so we have wasted motion. Waiting time. Then we have to force our customer to wait as we rework the defects in the overproduced goods. Wasted potential. Then we have the wasted employee potential because our team members are reworking waste instead of focusing on and seeing waste, eliminating waste, and letting value flow to the customer. The first pillar. As I said, every morning one of our 52 team members holds up 8 fingers and tells us a story of waste. It is so deeply ingrained in our team members that when waste exists in a process that they're doing, it is very easy for them to see. The first and most important thing that I've learned is what I call the first pillar of lean. People must see waste. Second pillar. The second pillar is that every person must continuously improve everything. The essence of the book, 2 Second Lean, is making small incremental improvements that quickly accumulate into a significant body of work. A year later, I'm 100% behind this concept even more than ever because it flat out works. So first you see the waste, and second you continuously improve everything, everybody, every day. The third pillar. Now the meat of the provision to the book is related to the first and third pillars. The first pillar, people must see waste, was a twist of clarification. The second pillar might make small continuous improvements to everything. The third pillar is probably the most exceptional of all. This pillar is something that frankly caught me off guard. The third pillar of lean is you must make before and after videos of your improvements, okay? I'm not going to go through the rest of that, but remember, keep it simple, get it done. Make them before and after. All of us jump into something, we forget that before, and that before tells a huge story about the after, okay? So we want to make sure we do that. there's a little video about waste from Fast Cash.